Hello again, this is Bernie, Supernova on our forum, and what I'm going to try and do today is show you a problem that some people get with these little tiny gears here. They're either not meshing properly or slipping. Well, what I do generally is I don't actually take the helicopter apart. What I do is get a small flathead screwdriver like this one here, very small, and if you have a look inside, you can probably see where they're not meshing very well. So what I try and do is just quite easily move it in like that, put it underneath the main gear and just push it up with a bit of pressure, and you'll find it goes up the shaft quite easily. Now you get the same problem with this one here on the front. Just do the same thing again, or on the rear one, just push against the chassis and you can move the gear up, because the gear itself is actually sitting on a spline on the end of this shaft here. It's just pushed on there, and the end of the bottom of the shaft is milled, if you like, or on a spline, and the gears are actually pushed straight onto it. A lot of people talk about oiling them. I don't bother with that. You can, but you've got to be very, very careful not to put too much on there. Silicone oil is probably the best. Or a little bit of silicone grease, just put a little bit on with a small screwdriver just to get a little bit of lubrication in there, but you will get a lot of hairs and bits of dust and that flying around and getting stuck in there. But if you do ever buy a new main shaft, when you get it, you'll see the gear fitted to it is actually just pushed on. So really, when they're slipping, that's just all that's happened, is they just need either pushing up or remeshing on the spline again. That's really all there is to it. Can't really think of anything else to say. You can take the whole thing apart if you want to and take all the gears out and have a look at them, but really, you know, if they've moved, they're normally moved down, because the blades causing lift will lift up and the weight of the helicopter will drag them down. But you can see which way they've gone by looking at the way the gears are meshing. But remember, when it does take off or it's under load, there'll be these two rotors will be lifting, therefore pulling the gears up. So if you do that first, you can see whether it needs to come up or down, and that's it really. If they do slip badly and they're not going to make any more contact, then unfortunately you're going to have to take it apart and replace the gears, or replace the entire parts. But if that's the case, then really I think the helicopter's come to its final days and it either needs new parts or a rebuild or something like that. But I haven't had that problem, and I've done quite a few hours with these, so that's it really. Okay, thanks for watching.